Hey 12ers, it's Katie Scott coming to you from Florida on a kind of a cloudy day in July. So it's hot, muggy, and there's lightning, and it's not July, it's August. It's August 12th. It's dozen day. And so I have no makeup on, and I was not going to put myself in here, but here I am. And I bought this cute little stand. It's a 12 by 12 stand that I got at the craft store at Michael's. So I thought that would be a fun way to show you what I've done. Not sure how many layouts I have here, and I can't share all of them with you, but this one I think I can. This was a simple page that I made, and my kids have this little song called A Secret Trick, and they're like, a secret trick, and so I think they're so funny. So here they're like whispering about the secret trick, and then this is the secret trick. They have other secret tricks too, but that's one that I know of. So I just took paper strips and went around the two pictures, and simple. Get It Scrapped did a blog post recently about Pinterest inspiration, and they highlighted my paper strips board on Pinterest, and really there's so much you can do with paper strips. It's amazing. So that's just one thing. I made the letters with my quick cuts, and I didn't provide any explanation because it was secret. So there's layout number one. There's a couple that are, not going to show you those. I don't know if I can show you that. I can show you this. There's some in here that I've done for the Get It Scrapped design team call, or the creative team at Get It Scrapped. So you'll see those pages on my blog later, and also at Get It Scrapped. This one I did for Amanda Jones' blog called The Studio Challenges, and she, I think, is from England, and she had a design team call, and I didn't make the design team, but she had me be their guest designer for August or September. And so this was the page that was the Try a New Technique page. And so this middle part I did, what do you call that stuff? Misting. I did misting with a stencil, and I did that at my local scrapbook store, Whimsidoodle. And so I don't know what kind of mist it was, but it was fun. And so these little arrows in the die, or in the template, kind of reminded me of arrows, and we've been doing archery lately. And then I made these out of puff paint, because there was a discussion on the paper clipping roundtable about neon colors, and the panel pretty much hated neon colors, but I like them. So I was commenting about that, and I think Stephanie Medley-Rath, the Scrapworthy Lives girl, said something like, oh, all we need now is puff paint. So I'm a fan of Stephanie's, and so I used some puff paint on a layout. That was fun. And so I just used a quote here by Michelangelo. It says, "The greatest danger for most of us is not that we aim too high and miss, but that we aim too low and reach it." So it was fun. We've been doing archery. I did it when I was a kid, and thought it would be fun. This is the other one for Miss Amanda Jones's Layout Studio Challenges blog, and it's not up yet, so there you go. It was a sketch challenge. So watch for the studio challenges for this one and a lot of other ones like that. I don't think it's up yet. We'll call that number 3. This is number 4. And we are lucky enough to have an outdoor pool, and I grew up without an outdoor pool. So this was kind of like an ode to the backyard pool. And I wrote, when I was a kid, we'd sometimes get a small plastic pool, but most of my swim time was in friends' pools or lakes or the very cold Atlantic Ocean. And here in the O, I wrote, I'm not quite sure my kids can ever begin to understand how lucky they really are. And really, like, we seriously live in paradise, and I don't think they totally get that. This is a rubber stamp, and I just used inks on that, and I just did it over and over and over again. That was fun. I don't usually stamp, so what did we say, layout number 4? Let's see what else we got. That one you can see. This one I think you can see. This one was Ashley Horton did a sketch challenge at Creating Keepsakes, and Ashley's on the design, the creative team at Get It Scrapped, and so she had this sketch, and I did the more stenciling, and I just used that Tim Holtz like thing that Shamel uses all the time, but I just used that to fill in the stencil. And so this is called Done, and this is a picture of my son, and that's a picture of him going over to the island. And you can kind of see, I'll show you the pool and the island from here. Ready? I think you can see it. So there's the pool, and then, dun, da, 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 see like over, there is the island. I think I just heard a dolphin. But we go over to that little island on the kayak. I can't point on this thing. There's the island. So it's really, really close to our house. So it ends up being like kind of like we consider it almost our